Hey, it's Pupmeister! Why am I above the world? Well, because a new update is coming and it's going to change everything. There is so much new stuff in this update. And I posted some stuff recently, and some people didn't even know there was an update coming. So I thought I would make a video that would cover all the new stuff coming as quickly as possible. And we'll get to it right now. There is so much in this update, I hope I don't miss something. But if I did, put it in the comments below and let me know what the heck I missed, because there's so much to cover. And before we get started, the exciting part, it is official. The new release is coming June 13th, 2024, which is less than 2 weeks away. So let's get started. Our first little guys are the armadillos. They can be found in the savanna or badlands. And as you can see, they curl up when they're in danger. You just need to use an archaeology brush on them to get their scoot, or they drop it every once in a while on themselves, and 6 of them creates a new dog armor. And of course, we have the new wolves. There are 9 in total, and they all live in different biomes, as you can see here, and they're all a unique color and shading. And as a bonus, you can also color all the different armor and the collars of each dog. And here is our other new mob called the bogged. And basically, these are skeletons, as you can tell, dressed slightly different with mushrooms growing out of their heads. But they do a little less damage than skeletons. However, they have poison arrows. So a bunch of them, especially together, can be very nasty. You can find the bogged in both swamps and trial chambers. We also have the new crafter. And this is basically like a crafting table, but it can automate your crafting. If you click on it, you'll have this, and you can click on some of the squares to automatically sort of create how you want things crafted. So for example, if we wanted to create sticks, we would do that. And as if you had a hopper or something going into the top with oak planks, they would fill in these spots, and you would automatically create sticks with a redstone signal. This will make certain farms and stuff a lot more automated. So this is a very interesting addition. And the biggest addition to the new update are the trial chambers, and they, as you can see here, can be quite big. They usually spawn around y equals 0, and each one can be quite unique because there are so many pieces that put one of these together. You can see all the different kinds of rooms in here. There's so many new items in this structure. Random mobs will also not spawn in here, just like in the ancient city. It has new mob spawners, which will work a little differently by spawning a specific number of mobs. And when they're taken out, the spawner gives you loot. Each spawner will have specific blocks around them, reflecting the type of mob that it will spawn. So if we look down here, in this case, you've got bone and you've got mushrooms. So this is going to spawn the new bogged mob. Now, when this one has the swirly type blocks around it, that is one of the brand new mobs called the breeze. The breeze, which shoots wind charges, does a small amount of damage, but these push you back and up in the air. And it can give you some fall damage through doing that. And it also activates items like trapdoors and dispensers and things like that. And when you kill it, it leaves a breeze rod, which can be crafted into wind charges. These allow you to jump as high as 10 blocks and can be used to avert fall damage just like a water bucket. So part of the trap with the breeze, since it can activate dispensers and such, this whole room is covered in dispensers. And it's got things like snowballs that can hit you, splash potions of slowness, fire charges. So you can tell this is just set up to give you a hard time. So beware the breeze, but it can give you, like I said, that breeze rod. And with that breeze rod, you can create one of the brand new weapons in this update as well, the mace. And this here is what a blaze rod looks like when it gets dropped. And like I said, it can be made into wind charges. And when you have the new heavy core, you can make a mace. And this is what the mace looks like. And you can hit with it, but the mace, it does 7 damage normally, just like a sword. However, the real power of the mace is attacking from above. And if you jump and hit something below you, it's on a graded scale and it adds damage per block that you fall. If you hit your target, you get no fall damage and you get major damage on the mob you're attacking. And unfortunately, if you miss, you receive the full fall damage. So if you're jumping off a cliff to hit something very strong, if you miss, you're going to be in deep, deep trouble. And here you've got cobwebs and mushrooms. That means these are cave spiders, which also have poison. Oh, joy, oh, bliss. But along as you go, you will get all kinds of stuff. You can find all kinds of different loot in the pots, in the barrels, all over the place. And they have some neat new pottery designs as well. And you can see you can get all kinds of things in these pots as well. Another thing that comes with the trial chambers is a lot of new copper blocks. So as you can see here, you have grates, and there's like copper stairs, slabs, all kinds of different stuff. And of course, we can't forget the bulbs here. You can use axes to take off the corrosion, and then it becomes light, just like that. See, dark, light, just by taking off the corrosion. Now, if you want it to stay light, you can also wax it, of course, with honeycomb. And here you've got moss blocks, which will spawn zombies. And again, here you have the breeze. So let's take a look at what the breeze looks like and how it attacks. And there it is. And it's starting to attack, all right. Where'd it go? It was over here. Oh, it dropped. That's what happened. All right, well, let's go down. See how it pushes you back? I think some extra food would be a good thing. And where is it? gotta be around the corner here. I hear it, but I don't. Oh, there it is. There we go, and I got it. And I got some blaze rods. And as you can tell, you can put these in your crafting and you can get yourself your own wind charges. And if you look, oh, there's another one. Oh, joy. So if we look here, there, see, we can really jump high and get out of things with these wind charges. And once you take them all out, it gives you loot, as you can see right here. Now in this case, really, some chicken, cooked chicken, so I could eat it right away if I needed to. That was terrible treasure. Okay, and here I got some rotten flesh. What kind of terrible treasure is that? And now they have also changed the game with these guys, which you can also get as loot when you take out some of these spawner mobs. And what is this? As you just saw, it's an ominous bottle. I've got a bad omen 3. Now the other thing about ominous bottles is that if you drink it and then take on one of the spawners in here, it becomes a lot more difficult. But the good news is the loot is a little better as well. And if you want to raid on your village, you now have to drink one of these ominous bottles in order to, and then go into a village in order to get a raid. So it's no longer getting the flag from a pillager. You have to get and drink one of these ominous bottles. And these ominous bottles go from level 1 to level 5. And when you drink it, you get that little icon in your top right corner. And now, when you activate one of the spawners, it's going to be more difficult. Hooray, hooray. Of course, now I have to find a spawner to show you. Before we go into an ominous battle, let's take a quick look at some of the keys for the vaults that I just came across. And once you have a key, you can go to one of these guys, throw it in, and it'll pop out some decent loot for you. Now you can only use these once. And here is another one we came across. Look at that! Which brings me to another announcement. They also have new armor trims that you can only get in the trial chambers. You may also find these ominous vaults, and these are generally indicated with red terracotta behind them and candles. And as you can see, we have a normal trial key, which, if you try, you can't use it on these. This needs an ominous key in order to open. And they have sort of almost like multiple skeleton heads on the end of the key. And that can also be obtained from taking out one of the spawners. I've got one more key So let's see what it does. What's it gonna give us? Oh, an apple. That might be, golden apple might be quite handy with one of these ominous attacks I'm about to start. Oh, I see a lot of vaults in here, which is great. Maybe, oh, there we have a breeze. Oh, and over there, great. The new bogged. You know, shooting you with poisonous arrows because, you know. Oh, and don't forget, I had an ominous, look, see now they have like armor on. Did you see that? They actually like look different as well. So you know what? I think I'm gonna eat my golden apple. Oh dear. Where's he hitting me from? Where's this guy? Okay, I'm gonna take out this guy. Okay. Oh no! I came across another one! Look at that! Even the some of the zombies now have armor and weapons and stuff. So you can see this can get a little more difficult. Oh man, stop hitting me, man. I gotta kill you. Ah! Alright. Oh, this is not good. I'm getting low, I'm getting low. So much for my golden apple. Alright, so you can tell it gets a little more difficult. Oh, and there you go. That is an ominous key. See how it has like 3 heads almost? Now we can go to one of those more difficult, or not more difficult, but more loot infested, shall we say, vaults. Did we get rid of everybody? I hope so. Oh, didn't get up there. I think I'm gonna have a little more food just in case someone sneaks up on me. And there we go. So now we have 2 ominous keys. 2 ominous keys. So let's go find one of those. Oh, I think that might be one way up there. See, they kind of hide them on you too. So I've got some dirt here. I'm just going to pile up. Bingo! All right, so this is one of the ominous ones. So let's throw it in, see what we get. Oh, one of the new armor trims, emeralds, ominous potion, wind charges, and check that out. We've even got some diamond armor. And the diamond armor actually had protection 2 on it. So you can see, you get a better level of loot from these guys, but you're going to need an ominous key to open them. The very last thing I want to cover is we also are getting some new paintings. Take a look at these lovely paintings before you. They have been added to your selection. And thank you so much for watching. I hope that was very informative and is going to get you right up to date with the new update. So thank you so much. Hope to see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.